But a customer called me up and say, hey, need an alternator, I had it checked, this, that, the other. So they're providing a alternator and they want me to throw it in. Here's the alternator. Fired the car up, the money light's on. So let's go have a look. Now before I throw an alternator in, obviously I'm going to check and see what sort of voltage we're getting to make sure they actually need said alternator. Well, it has dropped quite a bit. Alright, so this is one of the easier alternators to change. I'm going to remove these two acorn nuts. In this case there's only one. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to move over to the battery, disconnect it because we do not want to short anything out. From there we can continue to work on the vehicle. Now this is a very straightforward one, as I mentioned before. It's not too complicated in terms of changing it. Everything's right here. That's what you get when you buy a 90s model Corolla. 03, close enough. So I'm going to take this off. So this is the main power feed. Bang. Disconnect that sensor there. These pliers make such light work of this stuff. Anyway, so from there, put this stuff just out of the way. Don't get too crazy, don't break anything. There will do. From here we are going to have to, alright, there's going to be 2 bolts we can get to here. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. These have a bit of a weird design. Instead of having a belt tensioner I can just loosen, you have to have like a massive adjuster at the back. Oh, fucking so you do that. So with this here, it's a bit of a weird design. What you're going to want to do is, there is that 17mm bolt. You want to crack that, loosen it off a few times, and then there's this hex bit here where you want to pull towards you, so then you can loosen off the belt. Obviously I took these 2 bolts out, so these 2 bolts have been taken out. Really, that's such a good design, because instead of having to get down in there and move the normal tensioner / adjuster, you can do it that way. Bloody ripper. Alright, let's pull it out. And she's out. She's been in there a while. Let's go get the new one. Here's the new one. Make sure it's kind of looking the same. It's got the 3 pin. Alright, let's throw it back in. Just finesse it in there. So that's about tight.
We're just going to go down and do some grocery shopping, bro.
Alright, dude. I saw the engine light was on, but I'm going to assume that is the alternator low voltage light. I'll scan it when I'm done as well. Yeah. And then we'll know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because if it drops under, normally it rectifies itself, but then who knows? I'll scan it anyway, we'll know. And then when you've lined it all up, get your 19mm and then 17 belt back on. Now have a look, make sure it's plumbed up correctly. That looks good to me. And then we tighten that bolt back down. Now throw everything else back on. Starting with main power feed. Clip that there. We're going to go plug this last one in. Alright, from there it's in. I'm going to zip tie this up and this here because it didn't come with the mounting bracket. But other than that, let's chuck this battery on and we should be good to go. Alright, I'm going to fire it up now. Let's hope that engine light fixes itself and the belt doesn't fly off and we're getting power. That's gone. Let's turn all of this on. We're back. So there's your problem. Alright, well, that solves the problem. Check out the other videos. If you like the channel, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.